VGM Monday.
Welcome to VGM Monday. This is 1337 FM Nerd Talk Radio's mini podcast about video game music. I'm your host, Mike Byrne, and this week we're going to be talking about pro wrestling for the NES. So yeah, growing up, this was one of the few games that I owned for a while on the NES, and it was one that I played a lot. One, because wrestling was huge and I was super into wrestling, and two, it was the only two-player game that I owned at the time. Like, yeah, I know Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt, there was a two-player option. Most games had a two-player option, but this was the only game that I had that was a two-player simultaneous, where you can kind of fight each other. It was a very fun, kind of simple, basic, just straight wrestling game. They didn't have any license or anything with the WWE or the WCW, anything at the time, just went completely original with all the characters. Only 5-6 characters. I remember only really two of them, the Starman and the Amazon. Mostly the Amazon, just because he's a friggin' creature from the Black Lagoon dude who would just chomp your face off. So the game was released in 1986, and I'm reading here on the Wikipedia page that Computer Gaming World named it as its best sports game of 1988. I don't know why they took 2 years to name that. I guess there was nothing else in those 2 years that was worth playing. Also from Wikipedia, Game Informer named it the 79th best game ever made. That's, I mean, it's pretty fun. I enjoyed it. Like, it's a great game, but that great? Maybe. I'll have to go back and try it again. I haven't really played it in a while. The staff at Game Informer also considered it a trailblazer and praised the soundtrack. That I do agree with. The soundtrack, just awesome. I know there's only like 2 tracks in it, but for a game of its time like this, there was only so many tracks you could fit onto the cartridge, really. Like I said, one of my favorite games growing up. It should be fun to go back and revisit. Soundtrack's cool. And that's pretty much it. Keeping it nice, short, and sweet this week. From Pro Wrestling, here's Game Theme.
me tell you something. You say you love me like a brother. Well, listen to this, Hulk Hogan. I hate you. I hate your guts. And that's what's going to be left all over the mat after WrestleMania 5.